You know what? I asked somebody one time, and they were saying, "Well, the Bible is everything in the Bible is not true." I asked them this. This is what I said. Have you seen the movie Shogun Assassin? They was like, no.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay. Did you see the part where he took the baby carriage and made it out of a weapon and he was cutting people up? Did you see that? He was like, no. He said, I didn't see it. Hold on. So you saying you can't comment on a movie because you haven't seen it, but yet you commented on the Bible and you haven't read it.
Bars. Wait, where's the button?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People comment everything in the Bible ain't true. Well, the Bible promotes slavery and all that. Where did you read that? They'll pick out one verse but don't know the context.
I did that with one of my friends. We were sitting in my living room, and we was talking about like the Bible and stuff. And he was saying, I can't remember what we was talking about, but he's like, the Bible promotes this, and the Bible talk about that. I was like, where did you get that idea? Or he was talking about Bible promotes war. I was like, where the heck you get that idea? So he pulled up the scripture, and it was like one line. It was like one of those things where like when you search the scripture, like just that one line comes up because he just searched those keywords or whatever. Mm-hmm. I was like, dude, go up to the top and read down to it. And what he read at the top, when he got down to the bottom, he didn't have that same thought process. Yep. I wish I remember what it was specifically, but I don't.
Read 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 8 through 11.
You always trying to get me to read.
Yeah, I know.
1 Timothy chapter what?
Chapter 1,
8.
verse 8 to 11.
That's almost at my favorite Bible. Oh, no, my favorite Bible verse is
2 Timothy 1:7.
Okay, so 8 through 11. We know that the law is good if it is used as it should be used. It must be remembered, of course, laws are made, not for good people, but for lawbreakers and criminals, for the godless and the sinful, for those who are not religious or spiritual, for those who kill their fathers or mothers, for murderers, for the immoral, for sexual perverts, for kidnappers, for those who lie and give false testimonies, or who do anything else contrary to sound doctrine. That teaching is found in the gospel that was entrusted to me to announce, the good news from the glorious and blessed God.
So what he's saying is the law was given not for the righteous, but for the unrighteous. And so if the unrighteous is going by their feelings, they think they okay. And the 10 Commandments, most people say the 10 Commandments, I try to live by the 10 Commandments, but they wasn't made for you to live by. They were given that shows you that you unrighteous, that you need Christ.
Yeah.
That's the reason the 10 Commandments was given. And here it tells us that if it was used properly, it's for those who are unrighteous. It makes them aware. But if you're going by your feelings,
you don't know. You may not know. That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Dang. Should I do takeaways?
Yeah.
That was my last question.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my takeaway for this episode is we've talked about this plenty of times, is checking by the scripture first, because sometimes even though it feel good, it may not be good. Mm-hmm. And so I still don't understand why someone wouldn't like want to be. Then I don't know if people feel like that if they have to go back and check the scriptures as them being unsure with God. But God tells them, test every spirit. He say, test my word. You know, like I don't know. So that's my takeaway. Ayla, what's your takeaway? Dang, Dad, maybe your takeaway should be keep some cough drops on you.
No, I think that you always have to check any person who's preaching or teaching. You have to check them by the word to see if what they're saying is true. That's why the Bereans was more noble than the Thessalonians. It says because they checked Paul daily by the what? Feelings, emotion? No, the word. So I don't know what they're saying. Check everybody by the word.
Boom.